Dragon cheerleaders here at Oak Ridge Utility District getting warmed up for the big game.
ORUD has a new expanded showroom with a full line of natural gas kitchen appliances and 22 live burn fireplaces, featuring brands such as Maytag, KitchenAid, GE, Frigidaire, and Viking.
Come into ORUD and tell them you saw us on BBB TV, Channel 12, and receive a free gift. Go clean, go green, go natural gas.
Now the only question is, what time is it?
It's high school football time in Tennessee.
It's time for live high school football action on BBB Communications Cable Channel 12. Enjoy exciting Tri-County high school football right here on Channel 12 BBB Communications all season long. It's the Jerry Duncan Ford Lincoln Mercury Game of the Week. The Jerry Duncan Ford Lincoln Mercury Game of the Week is brought to you by Jerry Duncan Ford Lincoln Mercury, Oak Ridge Utility District, Eddie's Body Shop, Hammers Department Stores, Rome Metals Group, Powell Brothers Contracting, J&B Furniture Company, Leader Drug Stores, Patterson's Appliances, Tennessee Eye Care, PSC Metals, Dennis Ferguson, and Biles Automotive. And now, here's Ron Berry and David Queener on the Jerry Duncan Ford Lincoln Mercury Game of the Week.
Good evening and welcome to the BBB Sports High School Football Game of the Week. We're in Clinton High tonight where the Clinton Dragons will be taking on Central out of Knoxville. And David, a Knox Central team that has a tradition going way, way back.
Yeah, they're struggling a little bit right now, Ron.
Well, as you can see, 1-5 coming into this ball game, and in talking to Coach Hilton a little bit tonight, I didn't realize that when Hardin Valley came on, it changed a lot of the zoning in Knoxville, and he said he lost 350 kids.
Yeah, I wonder how many out of that 350 was football players. That's just
well, the first one that I mentioned was Eskridge.
Yeah,
and that was one of his. Not to mention a lot of others. And David, that probably tells us a lot of why and how fast Hardin Valley has caught on to high school football.
Yeah, I mean, you start getting those transfers in, they start picking those schools, and it can change the program around a little bit, and it's done that for Hardin Valley. So I guess that Coach Helton's not really surprised that Hardin Valley's 4-1 then.
Well, I mean, and he was saying, that they're a good football team. He said we had chances to beat them, but we didn't get it done. But yeah, I think he's saying, you start taking a zone, and you get some from Powell, although they didn't hurt Powell's program as much, but you start taking them from Powell and Knox Central and some from Farragut, and you get the right players from the right zone, and it can make a big difference.
Ronnie, it don't take but one or two for that to happen. I mean, all you got to do is look at Hardin Valley and see what they've got. They have got the right ingredients. They've got a couple really good players. So,
well, it's homecoming here tonight, and we'll try to bring you some homecoming festivities. It's homecoming in a lot of places tonight. A lot of teams around the area will be using tonight. And, boy, what a great night for homecoming. What a great night for high school football. The weather, perfect. And the conditions, perfect here. And certainly we'll try to stay with you here at halftime for some of the homecoming festivities. This pregame show is brought to you by Ron Berry Insurance Agency, 309 West Wheeler Street in Rockwood. Give them a call at 354-1892. They'll take care of all your insurance needs. Whatever you have to insure, they can take care of it for you. So give them a call, 354-1892, as the homecoming court across the way comes out, David, for this pregame festivity. So I guess we're going to do a lot of it here pregame.
Yeah, we get some of it pregame here.
And as you can see here, Brad Jones has put our district standings on the screen for you there, and you can see that Powell is off to a great start, 6-0 overall, and certainly a couple of big wins. They have a win over Anderson County. They have a win over Oak Ridge in the district. So pretty much, as well as Central, pretty much right now in the catbird seat. And as we talked to Coach Shattuck, David, after tonight's game, he really has a horrendous schedule the rest of the way out.
Well, he's got the number 1 team in 5A, and I think maybe the number 4 or 5 team in 5A left on the schedule, and then he's got the Wildcats to come in here to play also. So he's got 3 tough games down the stretch. But, Ron, probably one really good thing is he's got a break in between there, and I think he's got Powell and then a break, and then he gets those last 2 games. I believe I'm right on that. So he'll have a little bit of time to get, if anything happens in the Powell game, to get sort of healthy back again. So that break probably will be beneficial this year.
And I think he was telling me those 3 schools are the closest schools to Clinton.
Right.
Okay. Also, in District 3A, a couple of big games tonight. Grace and Rockwood are playing, and I think it's homecoming in Rockwood tonight. So big game for Coach John Webb and the Tigers as they try to pin the first district loss on Grace tonight. Harriman still sitting very well in the standings there. So
yeah, they're number 1 in that group.
Yeah, Grace unable to advance, and certainly Coach Tapp will be looking to try to put some space in there. In District 4A, Wartburg having a great year, off to probably the best year that they've had in school history, at 5-0, 2-0 in the district, and Cofield 2-0 in the district. So it's going to come down to tonight. Wartburg and Cofield actually are playing tonight at Wartburg, so that's a big game as well.
Yeah, we'll settle some of that Wartburg-Cofield stuff tonight. That district will start to shape up just a little bit.
Harriman at Tellico Plains tonight, and certainly the Blue Devils should be able to go down there and come back with a win. So, as we told you earlier, we're homecoming here in Clinton, and certainly the Clinton High School Band out providing the music for the homecoming court. So. And here's a young lady on the disabled list, but showed up anyway.
Yeah,
David.
she's on the crutches.
So an unfortunate time for her to be a little gimpy, but certainly she's gutting it out. Congratulations to her and to all of the fine folks, and it takes a lot of effort to put this homecoming stuff on. And David, I'm just looking across the way over there, and I see a couple of football players. Boy, if a football coach, this has to be a tough week. There's so much going on around you, and here you are in a key district game, a game you really need to win badly to stay in the district race, and it's homecoming.
It's homecoming, yeah, and this is a game Clinton really needs tonight. They need this game bad. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a must situation, but it's one they need to win.
Yeah, they really need to get this one tonight. And again, certainly as we look around the area, a couple of other big games. There's one just down the road from us, Anderson County at Oak Ridge, and certainly both of those teams need that win because they both have gone to Powell and gotten defeated. So they both need that game as well. Cofield, we told you, is at Wartburg. Grace is at Rockwood. Greenback's at Midway. Harriman is at Tellico Plains. Kingston is at Alcoa. In a big matchup there. Oliver Springs at Jellicoe. So we have, as usual, some big ball games around the area. But again, it's we're excited to be here with you tonight in Clinton. Again, we want to thank the administration and the coaches for allowing us to be here and to be able to bring you this football game here tonight. And we there's a young lady escorted by her father, so we're gonna.
Yeah, he works at the sheriff's department. That's Homer Bean. I know him. He's good. Yeah.
Again, a beautiful night here tonight in Clinton, and again, as we mentioned earlier, the season is really moving right along, and we're getting to a point now where you'll be able to start looking at some district matchups, some teams that still have a chance, some teams that really have to win out, and it certainly is no different than any other years, except for the fact that the way we're looking at some of the playoffs, things have changed, David. So that's really why every game now is critical.
Yeah, it's hard to dodge them now because now he has to go. You know, we have to go back and look at all the games you play, and that all counts. So, I'm liking that right now. I mean, I think it's all right. Can't no longer put those cupcakes on. And I don't know if there's too many cupcake schools around anymore, anyway. Well,
certainly a lot of teams have chosen to upgrade their schedule some, and it's been really interesting to see how the schedules and the makeups are. And that, speaking of schedules, next year we'll have a new round of schedules coming up. The two-year contracts will be up.
Yeah, those contracts will be up, and I don't know. Do you anticipate any? Are we anticipating any realignment, or is that locked in for 4 years?
The alignments are for 4 years.
4 years. Just the schedules are for 2.
Yeah, you have to have a 25% increase or decrease in enrollments
right
before, and then it has to affect the standing that you would be moving up or down to. So that's. Probably won't be a lot of those, but there certainly could be some differences in scheduling and stuff. So I believe we're going to have a crowning of the Queen here before the game. So I think that's our second runner-up, they said, Sarah Bean.
The first runner-up, with fanfare from the train, Shauna Cockham.
Shauna Cockham. Is the first runner-up.
Good crowd over here on the Clinton side, Ron,
for
the homecoming festivities here so far.
And here at Crown, our 2010 homecoming queen is the Grand Marshal from this year's homecoming parade and Teacher of the Year, Kim Dunn.
So Miss Kim Dunn is the
Teacher of the Year.
Teacher of the Year.
Is Trisha Antonelli.
Trisha Antonelli. And I think that's her brother that was escorting her, wasn't it?
I don't know, is it?
We'll look here right quick. I'm pretty sure, yes. So only fitting that would be part of the homecoming queen.
Be neat.
So with that, let's take us a commercial break and get geared up here, and
strap it up.
We'll come back and have a homecoming game here in Clinton.
At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers, and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-thru for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Joined now with Coach Andy Shattuck of Clinton. Where'd the season go? We're already half through.
It's amazing how quickly it goes. I tell you what, though, it's funny though, because it's just now starting to cool down like football weather's supposed to be. We've been having these 90-degree practices all the way up until last week, so we're very thankful to have the cool down, and I think this is going to be a perfect night for football here.
Well, it certainly looks like it. And Coach, a big district game again tonight. You got Central in here, and obviously lots of tradition at Central. A little bit of a down year for them this year, but you know, and your kids know, it's still Central football.
I've been, of course, Clinton and Central been competing since before I was a Clinton Dragon. And back when I played, it was always a tough football game. And ever since I've been here, they've been way ahead of us, and we finally sort of caught up with them the last couple of years. We need to stay where we are as far as that goes. And, they're going to play hard. They're going to play tough, well coached, obviously, because of the success they've had over the years. But I think our kids are ready to have a good night tonight. Coach, in the last couple of weeks, you sophomore quarterback's got his feet under him a little bit and starting to play a little bit better. We know he got thrown in the fire, but he's really progressing. I would have to say you're happy with him, right? I couldn't be happier with Alex. You're right. You said it right, David. He got thrown into a real tough situation with Sean going down like he did, and Alex has gotten better and better each week, and it's up to our guys to give him time to protect him. He makes good throws when he has the time, he's like any other quarterback. You give him opportunities and time, he's going to make good plays for you.
Okay. Coach, you also, I'm sure, have been pleased with the progress. You started a lot of young kids, and when you start a lot of young kids in the offensive line, you just mentioned pass protection and stuff. In this district, kids either have to step up or you're just not going to win, are you? That's exactly right. And, that's the fortunate thing about having such a backloaded schedule. We're sitting here, we have a daunting schedule to finish the season. But the good thing is that some of these young guys have had time to season a little bit, and hopefully they'll be ready for the competition because it's going to be stout. And that was my next question for you, Coach. If you haven't looked at your schedule yet, and there probably is a reason you haven't, it's brutal.
Well, it is, but it's also very exciting because we have Powell, Oak Ridge, and Anderson County. Those are really the three closest schools to Clinton High School, and the kids all know each other. Those are three big rival games, and so it won't be hard to motivate the kids.
And of course, the other thing, Coach, is it puts the ball in your court. I mean, you control your own destiny playing those teams right now the way the standings are.
That's really true. It's coach speak, but it is one at a time, truly, because those guys are all too good to look ahead, no doubt about it.
The coronavirus is changing the way we live our lives, but seriously injured people still need our help. At OEB, we're committed to helping you no matter what. So, we've introduced a system where we can take care of your case almost completely electronically. You don't have to leave your home for us to start helping you. All you have to do is call. The future may feel uncertain, but we can get through it together. If you're injured, you still deserve justice. Call 546-1111. Call right now.
Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. You've heard this. I wish there was a morning radio show playing country songs that we could really love. Well, now there is. Will Heinwall in the morning with your forgotten favorites and only the new country you love. On 96.7 Merle.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we'll pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. Rome Metals, we treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
Well, not only does Sarah Beam have a lot to be proud of tonight, she was the second runner-up in the homecoming court. She also gave a really nice rendition of our Stars Spangled Banner here, the vocalist here for our pregame activities. Great job. Homecoming out of the way, David, and now time to play this district football game, and it's time to really get after it. Clinton stats, you can see the Dragons have given up 154 points, scoring 160, and rushing yards, they've allowed 1,564, more rushing than passing. The total offense there is 1910 for 1780 for the Dragons. So I'm sure that Coach Shattuck would really like to turn the defense up a little notch tonight.
Yeah, probably so. I'm sure he would. And they've not, they've not given up a lot of passing yards, but they've not played Anderson County yet neither.
Well, and the turnovers there.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would like to. He'd like to come into tonight's game and have no turnovers. On the other hand, Central rushing the ball fairly well, 1,130 yards. Not a very strong passing team, but again, they have 18 penalties. So that's the thing that certainly they would like to cut down on, and 9 turnovers. So this is a game that both of these teams really need to win. Clinton really needs to get the momentum going down the stretch, and certainly Central needs a win now to get some positive momentum here for their season as well. So we're just moments away from getting this game underway. See, Clinton had week 0, and they beat Halls 28-27, and then lost to Dobbins-Bennett, which a lot of teams have lost to Dobbins-Bennett this year. It looks like they're back. They defeated Carnes, and then lost the game that we did here at Hardin Valley, and then lost to T.C. Robertson, and then beat Campbell County. So the Dragons coming onto the field here tonight for homecoming 2010. Oh, young man there.
He's fired up.
Lots of emotion. So, Central Bobcats making their way on the field as well, and a pretty good group of fans showing up here for Central, and the band as well here from Central. So we're going to have ourselves a good football game here tonight. Glad to have you with us tonight. Certainly hope that you're enjoying this football game from the confines of your easy chair. So sit back, relax, and join us, and join our sponsors who are bringing you this telecast here tonight. Our pregame show is brought to you by Ron Berry Insurance Agency, 309 West Wheeler Street in Rockwood, 354-1892. So give them a call for all your insurance needs. All of our fine sponsors tonight and throughout the year bringing you live high school football games, and we'd invite you to stay tuned immediately following the football game for one of the most watched shows on Channel 12, the Friday Night School Board Show, where David and Marty will take your phone calls to get your comments about your favorite game tonight, and probably somewhere later in the evening they might even, and I know David hates to have to talk about some stuff over on the hill, but he might.
Now, I talked to Marty earlier on. I don't think we're even going to discuss Tennessee football tonight.
Well, you probably need to, because there's some exciting things probably going to happen tomorrow in in Louisiana.
Yeah, 40-point drubbing, something like that, probation, penalties, something that'll happen to them.
I think the Vols the Vols will probably come out and get them a win tomorrow.
Let's get real. You know what's going to happen, just like I do. Chavis will bring out the Mustang package tomorrow, and they're going to light them up, and I'm not too high on him neither, so if he can light them up, we're in trouble.
Well, let's get back to things at hand here. The Clinton Dragons will have their captains coming out on the field.
The co-captain of the 1959 Dragons, along with David Stair, who graduated in 1960.
You have for Dragons, you have David Bridges.
Graduating in 1964, he entered the U.S. Army, serving as an officer
Reggie Wilcox.
in the Airborne and Ranger training. He returned to Clinton. He's been a State Farm Insurance agent for the past 38 years. His agency was just voted the best insurance agency in the latest Cougar News poll. Our Dragon legend this evening, Herbie Clark.
Herbie Clark,
gentlemen.
Dragons.
Present your teams. I want you to act in the sportsmanship way. Mr. Herbie Clark will toss the coin. Sir, you're the visitor. You tell us what you want before we toss it.
Heads.
You want heads? Mr. Clark, the honor. It is a tail. Clinton, you will defer. Clinton has won the toss. Will defer their choice to the second half. Your choice, sir.
You want the ball?
You'll take the football. You must kick, sir. Which goal will you defend?
There, over there.
You'll defend here, kick this way. All right. Put your backs to the goal. Central, for the first half, will receive. Let's have a good game, gentlemen.
Central will receive.
So there you have it. Direct from the officials. And Clinton won the toss. They'll defer to the second half. And so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BBB Sports. Live broadcast of high school football here tonight on Channel 12. And we're getting ready for the Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. Tennessee Eye Care is a one-stop shop for all your eye needs. They accept most insurance plans and offer great eye care close to home. Tennessee Eye Care, 882-7470. They're located in the Pinnacle Point Shopping Center in Harriman. And our first downs tonight brought to you by Hammer Stores. They're celebrating 58 years in the bargain business with a big October sale. In fact, it started today. One sale starts today and tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday. Sale 2 is on Sunday from 1 until 5. But the good news, Hammer Stores will be open every Sunday till Christmas. Don't miss a Sunday or you'll miss a bargain. Hammers, and that's in Clinton, Sevierville, and Halls. We'll give you some of those bargains as we progress through the games and some of the first downs that are going to be forthcoming for the Dragons. Kicking off will be Dustin Manning. It's going to be a low line drive kick. They'll be taking at about the 12-yard line.
And our man Washington.
And Washington is down to put the hit on Poplar. So Corey Washington, he's after another one of those fine Viles Automotive Awards.
He's wanting to come back. I talked to his dad out there tonight before the game again, and I talked to him before every Clinton game. He's a good guy.
So the Wildcats will have the first Hammers first down as we start action here. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And Xavier Johnson will be the quarterback for the Bobcats. And he'll give it off to his tailback, who tries to get around the left side, does get around the left side, have it out to about the 30-yard line.
Under good on the stop for the Dragons. First down, Bobcats.
And boy, I tell you, these numbers are hard again tonight, David Queener.
Yeah, they're hard to see.
Blank is the tailback. Everybody talking about the numbers. And Blank will get it again. Blank will be on the left side again, and Block will get around the 35. He'll be up close to about the 37-yard line. So the Bobcats come out and just and as we showed you the stats, they're gonna try to run the football, and I'm sure that Coach Helton, in his 26 years, probably hates to throw it.
He probably does, and they're more of a running team, Ron, from what I've saw, just a little bit that I've saw in this year.
Second down and about 4 for the Bobcats. And they'll send Lovelace out wide to the left. This time they give it to the left halfback, and he'll get it over to about the 37-yard line. Bring up third down and about 2.
And a host of Dragons.
Well, one of the Dragons getting up was James Stearns.
Poplar on the carry. James Stearns in the center of the Dragons defensive line on the stop. Third down, Central.
So Poplar and Blank the running backs, and we have a whistle and a flag and maybe some encroachment here as the side judge throws it down.
Sideline warning on the offense. Their first warning.
So a sideline warning. So he's going to be an unpopular guy on the Central sideline here right off the bat.
That's just one rule I don't like.
So the Bobcats now come back up to the line of scrimmage for their 3rd and 2 play. Johnson's going to throw out the little screen pass, got running room down the sideline, all the way down to about he's going to say he's out of bounds at about the Clinton 41-yard line. So Johnson this time looks to the right, throws back to the left on the little screen, and you can see 1-2 blockers in front.
What a collision right there.
A nice collision over there. So a good call, and it'll be another Hammers first down. You can go out and enjoy the sales at Hammers tomorrow and Sunday. Johnson again, back to throw. Rolling out to the right. He'll tuck it and run now, and he'll lose about a yard. As coming up for Clinton is Reggie Wilcox.
Wilcox and Washington on the stop for the Dragons.
So he'll lose about a yard. It'll be second down and 11. So Johnson now on second and 11. His two running backs. And he'll come around the right side. And finding some running room is Poplar. And Poplar has a pretty good running lane that time. And he'll be brought down by Powell of the Dragons. But it's going to be enough for a first down, and it'll be another Hammers first down. You can get on sale this weekend ladies' T-shirts for $388. You can get turtleneck tops by Stephanie Rogers, $488. Men's casual style plaid flannel lounge pants, $488. All kinds of bargains at Hammers. Johnson again, this time gives it to Black. Black around the right side. Stutter steps and comes back. He started to the left, cuts it back to the right, and picks up again pretty good yardage. He'll get it inside the Clinton 25-yard line. So not only, David, is Central moving the football, they're eating clock.
Yeah, they are. They're taking some clock off.
Second down and about 5. Clinton defensively now trying to make a stand. And Central trying to mix it up a little bit. Screen pass, the biggest play thus far in the drive. Again, Johnson to Blank, and Blank is this time across the 25. Won't gain much. It'll bring third down and 4.
A host of Dragons.
A host, and Stearns again, one of the last to get up.
Yeah, he's in the middle of it.
So this is going to be a big third down play, and as we were looking during warm-up, Central's place kicker was booting this far. The thing that I saw, though, David, was the center exchange was a little slow.
That's always spells block or mishandled.
Johnson back to throw, and it's going to be incomplete, just a little behind. Washington was in pretty good pursuit and position, just thrown a little bit behind. But coming in for Clinton that time was D. Shannon.
You know, Ron, if I'm 1-5, I don't kick a field goal here. I go for it. What have you got to lose?
Well, and I think that's probably what they're looking at here on 4th and 4 here, or 4th and 5.
Go for it. You ain't got nothing to lose. 1-5, all right, just go for it.
4th down, Central.
I mean, you're not really giving Clinton great field position, but it's you know, it won't be bad, but you know, it's not great field position. So I don't think you have anything to lose.
They're sending trips out to the left. Johnson back to throw across the middle, incomplete. Good play that time, as Wilcox comes up and I think gets a hand on.
Was that who got a hand on? I thought Powell got a hand on it, but you're probably right though.
So
no, there's a flag. We got a flag here. Let's see what it is.
Looks like holding.
Holding by the offense. Penalty is declined. First down, Clinton.
So Clinton's defense, when called upon, does their job.
They hold them.
They turn the ball over, and the Dragons offensively now will go to work. Alex Willard will be the quarterback for the Dragons. He'll give it to Powell, and Powell will get back to the line of scrimmage. Don't think he'll gain anything. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
I was talking to Powell's dad. He's one of our sponsors, and he told me Ronnie's son had been hurt. Didn't tell him, and they had to hold him out last week. He had a little injury. And yesterday was his 17th birthday.
So playing the day after his birthday.
Yep, and he's been injured, and he's glad to be back, and they need him.
Camion Patrick comes out wide to the left. You got to expect him to try to get this young man the ball some tonight. Austin Powell, this time a flag comes in. That's probably going to be a hold right in that area there.
There is a flag.
As the Central players turning around and looking and saying, you got that right. It's going to be a loss on the play.
Holding on the Dragons.
But I'm sure that where the flag is, Central will take that because that's about 4 yards in the backfield. So you add some half the distance onto that. That'll be another 11 yards.
Holding on the offense, 10-yard spot of the foul. Down remains 2nd.
So it's going to be 2nd down. And, boy, this isn't the way you want to start your first offensive series.
No, it's not. And, you know, the Central going for it on the 4th down, Ron, looking at it now, don't look too bad,
That's
does
right.
it? With a penalty mixed in there.
Look for a little screen pass or something here. Here comes Central. Blitzing, and they've had a chance. They couldn't get Willard. He throws it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Willard just trying to get rid of it. And Willard that time lucky to get it off because Central had a blitz on, and D. Preston was coming from his linebacker position.
And you know, Ron, maybe 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, he might not have done that right there. He might have stayed back there and could have got tackled for a safety. That just goes to show you how much he's improved, and Coach Shattuck alluded to that on the pregame show.
Well, that would have been a good spot to hit his vacated spot with a screen pass, though, wouldn't it, David?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the screen pass. You are.
Here we go. 3rd down. Willard this time. Big running room. Big running room. And coming all the way out.
Ronnie.
Jeffrey Daniel.
He's been tearing it up the last couple of weeks, Ron. He's really close to the 1st down.
Well, look how wide open this thing was, though.
Just a little counter back to the backside, and there's nobody out there. Breaks a tackle. The second guy, he drags 5 yards. He drags the second guy 5 yards.
Well, and the thing about it, David, was the Central defensive end was already shooting down the line of scrimmage, and it was a perfect play for the perfect for the defensive call that was on, and what a huge offensive play, and how demoralizing for Central to have you in that position, only to have you get a 1st down.
Yeah, he bit a little bit there, Ron, and got sucked in. That's 1st down, I believe.
So from 3rd and 22, it's a Hammers 1st down. And what a big Hammers 1st down it is, and what a big, big savings you can get by going and shopping Hammers this Saturday and Sunday. So the Dragons now with a little operating room, and the official now we've got a bad situation. Now they're going to blow it down. So the official wound the clock as the ball was snapped, and Clinton stopped. And if they're not careful, they'll call them for a delay of the game. Because if the first play stands, he's already wound the clock again.
Well,
wow, that's an odd one. I hadn't seen that one.
I don't understand that one.
Anyway, here we go.
Don't do good to argue.
Willard throwing it out in the flat. It's complete.
All right, Ron, here's a little update. In the 1st quarter, with 9 minutes to go, Oak Ridge 7, AC zip.
Washington catches at that time and brings it out to about the 37-yard line, so 3rd down and about 7.
Got some of it back, didn't they? Not all of it, but part of it.
Well, that was a weird. That's a weird play. Don't know that I've seen that.
I think Clinton got confused. They were on the line, and the official started the game, Ron. I think it threw him off. He thought he
But
called
the official was winding the clock.
That's what I'm saying. He was starting it after that first down. He restarted the clock.
Willard now on the run,
Tuck that ball
and
away,
Willard
son.
is going to be hit at about the 41-yard line.
And I'm sure Coach Shattuck would like to see him put that ball away and not carry it up there like a loaf of bread.
Well, I think he would. And that time, I think, though, the receiver could have helped him, David, by going on down the field.
Yeah, stretching it
when
on
he
down
started. When he started this right here, right there, about right in there. And I think that was one of the reasons he didn't get the ball tucked. He was waiting to see what that receiver was going to do. But it's 4th down and 4, and Clinton lines up in punt formation. It's a good snap, good kick.
Ooh.
And right there to make the stop for Clinton is Jeffrey Daniel.
And like I say, Jeffrey Daniel's been playing lights out the last couple of weeks, Ron, and that was just perfect. Ron, we'll go back to that one thing before. What I think the official was doing, we had the first down, so he had to restart the clock right after that. Clinton got on the line, and I think when he wound it to start the clock and blowed his whistle, I think Clinton thought they was blowing the ball dead. And that's
Well,
what
but the ball was snapped before he went, as he was winding it.
Yeah.
And that was the confusing part.
I think
but anyway,
that's what he done.
It's over. Now we have another Hammers first down as the Bobcats go to work now on their second possession. Now they get into the I formation as Johnson under center. Long count. Gives it to his tailback.
Ball went on the ground, I believe. He got it back, maybe.
And it'll be a gain of about a yard as blocks on the carry. Well, I'm not sure I would have gotten out of what we were in there the way they moved the ball that first possession.
Yeah, they moved it, up the field on Clinton with ease, really.
2nd down and 9 now out of again, they're getting back in the I formation. So Clinton now digs it in, 4-man line. And a little flag there will be thrown as the right guard for the Bobcats move. So they'll move that one back 5 unless they say Clinton was encroachment. I don't think that was the case.
The snap, false start on the offense, 5 yards, previous spot, down remains 2nd.
So Clinton now will have the Bobcats in a 2nd down and 5. Ball on about the 21-yard line. Well, they're going on a long count. And again, they give it to the tailback. Blocking blankets out to about the 26-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 5. Should be 3rd down and about 8 or so.
Yeah, he got some of the penalty back there, Ron. It looks like Clinton's adjusted just a little bit there.
Well, when they go into that I formation and not spread it out as much, Clinton's probably bringing more people in the box.
Yeah, and here they've spread it out this time.
So now Johnson all by himself. Clinton now putting the pressure on him, and Johnson is going to get the pass off. They say he's down. They say he's in the grasp. He got it off, but he's going to be down at about the 22-yard line. So good defensive work that time.
Yeah, D. Shannon in on the tackle, on the stop.
And it took Central a long time that time to get a play developing. So Clinton should get the ball in good field position.
Double trouble back for Clinton. Let's see who he punts it to here, Powell or Camion Patrick.
There's that low snap I was telling you about.
Man.
It's going to hit and bounce. It's going to be a good bounce.
He picked it up.
And Patrick picks it up, and Patrick's going to be loose.
There's a flag.
Flag is down. But Patrick that time, not only a good return, but he probably saved 10 or 15 yards by the ball not bouncing.
He did, Ron, but that's dangerous, and you know it is. Almost ill-advised. Locking it back.
Holding against Clinton. But, David, the way that thing bounced to him, though, it was a pretty easy.
Blocking the back by the return team. 10 yards, spot of the foul. 1st down, Clinton.
Clinton still has good field position as they'll take over. on their own 44-yard line.
Ron, it was a good bounce to come to him, but just with the position of the Central defenders, I just think as a coach you say no, you get away from that.
Another Hammers first down. As Willard under center this time. He has it, and Patrick this time.
Nothing.
Is going to lose about 3 yards. So,
Clinton's offensive line they're just not blocking right now, Ron.
And I tell you, the central defensive front's a pretty good looking size bunch of guys there, David.
It is. I agree with you.
And they're going to have to do something here to spread them out, or try to hit them with a screen or something.
I hope Coach Shattuck ain't tuned in to us where he can hear that screen call.
Willard now from the gun, and there's a flag there. No flag?
That was slow, and something went right. Look, just cut back here. Oh, here we go.
D. Shannon that time on the nice run. Boy, that was I'm sure Central coaches are over there hollering about something. You had to be something.
He come from the far sideline around catching the pass and came all the way back across the field, cut it back up the middle. We'll see it on the replay right here. Watch him. He comes all the way back, and he's just twisting and turning. And
nice job by Clinton that time of not blocking someone in the back. It's another Hammers first down as Washington goes out wide to the right. Kidwell comes wide to the left. Patrick around the right side, another flag. And that's probably going to be another hold as a Central player is showing the referee where he grabbed him. Yep, he got me again, Mr. Official. Big defensive lineman saying, man, that's the third time. And the official right on him, so that'll be another holding penalty against Clinton.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards, spot of the foul, down remains first.
David, and typically when you had that many holding plays this early in the game, somebody's typically getting beat, aren't they?
That's right, they are.
First down and about 22. Willard back to throw, being pursued, has some help, has some time. And Washington is open. Nice catch that time by Washington. And Washington will be about 3 yards short of the first down.
Good catch, Joe.
And nice job by Willard right there to change his direction. Point his finger at who he wants him to block. Throws it. Nice pass on the move. Turned his shoulders. And nice pass. So second down and about 3 now for the Dragons.
Still carrying that ball.
Big play. It's time to give it to the fullback.
From where this official on our side's at, Ron, he didn't get it.
D. Shannon on the carry.
D. Shannon is going to be short, so it'll be third down and 1 as the first quarter comes to an end.
The end of the first quarter.
At OEB, we're committed to helping people who get injured. With the outbreak of the coronavirus, we understand you might be afraid to leave your home to get legal help. We want you to know that at OEB, we can get you your help by just picking up the phone. We can take care of almost every aspect of your case electronically, so you don't have to leave your house. The future may feel uncertain, but we can get through it together. Injured? You still deserve justice. Call 546-1111. Call today.
Live and Let Live Drugstore in downtown Rockwood is the premier pharmacy service location. Let our professional staff help with all your pharmacy needs, answer your questions, or help with your medication management with our Medicine on Time packaging system. We also offer medication therapy management to ensure you're receiving maximum benefits from your medication. Diabetes care is available with one-on-one consultations, or you can attend one of our monthly diabetes information classes. Live and Let Live Drugstore in downtown Rockwood.
So we've come through a very quick first quarter, David.
Quickly.
And no score as the Dragons now have it third down and 1 at the Bobcat 27-yard line.
And Ron, a score of interest, Oak Ridge and Anderson County is all tied up 7-7, still in the first quarter.
Okay. That's at Blankenship Field.
Yes.
Kimian Patrick now will take the snap, and he'll follow and up the middle, and he'll score. So they've snuck Patrick in to take the snap. I guess that's the Dragon package.
Yeah.
And he just goes straight ahead for the touchdown. So
well, you know, Ron, when we were here earlier in the year, they were trying to run that some, and they were having trouble with it and had a lot of trouble with it, I think. But it looked good on that time. And another update is Cofield's up 6-0 over undefeated Wartburg.
Wow, that'll get the Cofield folks really excited. Cofield Herman will be real excited.
Yeah, we got a Wartburg fan that calls us there Friday night. He'll be excited about it, and in the other way.
Manning on to try the point after. It's a high snap, and the kick is blocked. The flag is down. Bryce Kidwell on the hold did a nice job of getting the ball down, the high snap, and let's see what the flag is. Side judge, so it will either be offsides or not enough men lined up.
Illegal participation on the try will be redone.
Well, that's why they blocked it.
Goodness gracious. No, I think probably there was somebody that came in late, David, and probably wasn't even in effect, and here you're giving Clinton another try.
And let's see if that comes into play somewhere down the road here later on in this game. Because this is a big extra point in my opinion.
So Kidwell now will line up and try it again as they finally get the
I might go for two here.
Well, they might, and that's what Kidwell was trying to find out is where they're going to spot the ball, and they finally got the spot right. Better snap, a better kick, and it's good. So you add a point. So on the penalty, a point added to the Dragons.
Everyone knows OEB helps people who get hurt when someone else is negligent. But with the coronavirus pandemic, you may be afraid to leave your home to get the legal help you need. As always, we're committed to keeping you and your family safe. So, we want you to know that we can handle your case almost completely electronically. All you have to do is call. The future may feel uncertain, but we can get through it together. Call 546-1111. We're here for you. 546-1111. Call today.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. Listeners are always wanting more music. So guess who it is that's giving it to you? We now have hour-long commercial-free playlists all day long. Over an hour of back-to-back songs and zero commercials on 96.7 Merle.
So it was a 4-play, 56-yard drive in 1:46 for Clinton. And, David, that's big because Clinton defense was getting pushed around a little bit early, so they made a stand. They come back on a big 4th down play, hold them, and flip the field position a little bit, had a big play, and then take it in.
Yeah, make some adjustments, and things worked out.
So Dusty Washington or Manning will kick off, and it will get into the end zone. So it'll be taken on the Hammers first down at the 20-yard line.
I'm telling you, Ron, in high school football, if you've got a kicker who can do that, that's worth $1 million.
And it paid off last night. And that kickoff was brought to you by Tennessee Eye Care, located at 1798 Roan State Highway in the Pinnacle Point Shopping Center. Give them a call at 882-7470 for all your eye care needs. They kept Young last night, 1 return.
Yeah, I mean,
had him stymied with those kickoffs in the end zone.
It's worth $1 million in high school football.
So now on the Hammers first down, the Bobcats go back to work. And Blank here trying to find running room. Oh, spins and turns. Good run.
Dragging 4 or 5 of them with him.
Blank comes all the way across the 25 out to about the 27-yard line. Good play. Good run.
This is going to shock you right here. Hardin Valley 3, Powell nothing.
It does shock me.
We've got people everywhere tonight.
It does shock me. 2nd down and 3 after the 7-yard run, the nice run by the big running back. So Johnson from the gun. This time he'll give it to Polar, and Polar will try to find some running room, and he'll have the first down.
And, you know, Ron, running back to the short side of the field, Clinton's best defender was the sideline. They just pushed him right there.
So a first down on the Hammers' first down. And again, some more of the fine items that would be on sale is you can have famous label pajama super sale, $688 to $1088. Men's classic style flannel lounge pants, $488. All kinds of sales. Hammers. Johnson looking to throw, has a man open, it's complete. And that's Polar down to about the 36-yard line. So that'll be about a 6-yard gain. Patrick on the tackle for the Dragons. So 2nd down and 5. Beautiful night out tonight for high school football. Crisp air. Homecoming here at Clinton tonight.
You know, and Ron, not a bad Central crowd neither.
No.
Great Clinton crowd on this side.
Blank again, and I tell you what, this young man is a pounder.
I believe you got another first down.
I think you're right. He'll punish you. Let me look here a minute with my Tennessee Eye Care. Yes, first down. They take care of my eyes, they'll take care of yours.
Well, I'm going to have to get down there and get mine checked in.
And we would tell you as well, it's another Hammers first down.
Big sale going on, right?
Men's Arctic Fleece zip-up vest, $688. Only at Hammers during the sale. This time on the little option play, and Blake's going to be stopped about the line of scrimmage.
You know, Ron Clinton played that pretty good right there. Pretty much the textbook. Took the dive, took the quarterback out, took the.
Well, and you see Powell taking him one-on-one right there.
That was textbook, right down to the textbook here. That's how you play it. Take the pitch man. Everybody's got an assignment on that, and if everybody plays true, it shouldn't gain a yard.
2nd down and 10. Johnson this time rolling out to his right, going to look to throw, and he's going to be in trouble.
Oh, yeah. You know, Ron, in a little pregame talk, Scotty Harrell, the defensive coordinator, said his Dragons need to step up and start making some stops for him.
Well, D. Shannon that time played off a block, and Central just didn't get the block out here on Shannon here. They just they come up and he just gets by the block and makes a nice tackle.
He just shed him off of him, made a great tackle there, and you know, the Dragons since the first half, it looked like Central was going to run up and down this field on them.
And that's just wanting it more than the opponent.
Exactly.
So now 3rd down and about 25, and they're going to give it. Give it to Poplar, and Poplar is not going to be anywhere near the first down. He'll have it at about the 33-yard line.
Big number 70, I believe McLean's the one that made the stop, Ron.
And so it'll be 4th and about 20.
Young man looks like he's playing with a club on his right hand. Must have a broken hand or broken wrist or something. Got it taped up and out there playing.
Oh.
Ours.
They
hit it. Blocked. He said he
touched it.
Man, he picked that ball up again. I don't like that.
Now, that was one that was risky there.
Yeah, I don't like that right there.
Washington picked that one up. That was a little risky, and the punter is down, and I didn't see who got in on there. Did you?
I didn't either, Ron. I was just trying to watch the ball. I didn't see it. I didn't see him block it, though.
But it was a nice attempt, and we talked earlier about how long it was taking for the snap to get back there, David, and when it floats back there like that a little bit, you know, you have an opportunity, and Clinton saw that and took advantage of it.
Yeah, they did.
Corey Plant was the kicker.
And we discussed that, and you just can't have it. It just can't go off that way.
And that's one of the things that I usually try to look for in pregame is to see how those snaps are coming back there, because when you when you start rainbowing it, usually trouble is ahead.
Yeah, it is, and you're right. We do watch that.
So it's going to be good field position for the Dragons now as they'll take over on the Bobcat 42-yard line. And just like that, field position gets reversed on you. And you really have to dig in. Willard now back at the snap. Willard looking, going to throw it out in the flat. Got a good pass, man open, and he'll get it down to about the 31-yard line as Shannon just takes the swing pass. Makes one man miss, gets it down to, say, about the – so it'll be a first down for the Dragons. So on the Hammers first down, we'll tell you again, big sale today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Sale 2 will be Sunday. Boys, long sleeve thermal crew neck tees, $388. Hammers. Willard this time on the left side.
Another flag.
Jeffrey Daniel.
Jeffrey Daniel on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
Another holding. So that flag's at the 30-yard line. So that would take it back to the 40-yard line.
How many holding penalties is that?
Holding.
That's about
offense.
4 that I
10
can
yards,
remember,
spot
David,
foul.
I think.
Down remains first.
So it'll be first down now and 20 for the Dragons. Patrick comes out wide to the right. Shannon with him. Central coming. Oh, almost. Wow. They were trying to get it out to Washington, but C.J. Holloway had a good shot at taking that one to the house. So it'll be second and 20. So the Dragons now, second and 20. And if they can pick any of this up, I would venture to say they're probably already in 4-down territory.
Yeah.
Willard this time to Powell, and Powell is going to cross the 40, and another flag goes down. So don't know if that's face mask, what it is, but the side judge threw it right on the pile, so he saw something there.
Clinton players are pointing towards Central.
If it's face mask, it could be a big penalty.
5-yard face mask on the defense. Down remains second.
I didn't think we had any more 5-yard face mask penalties.
I didn't think we did either.
I thought they were all 15.
I thought they were all personal fouls now. 15.
Anyway, it's going to be second down and about 15 now. They get some of it back.
I'll pose that question on the call-in show tonight. Maybe our official guy will call in.
Willard now goes spread wide to the left. Patrick, the lone backfield. Austin's in motion. Powell, and this time Patrick is going to be hit for about a yard gain. So they put Willard out as a wide receiver, put Patrick back by himself behind center, bring Powell in motion. And a good play that time by Central. So it's third down and about 14. Clock running. And the Dragons looking to add more here on homecoming night. Now this time Patrick comes out to the bottom of your screen. Willard rolling to the right looking. Finds Patrick, and it's incomplete as the ball hits the ground. So just trying to get the ball to Patrick and see if Patrick can make somebody miss. And Shows you how wrong I was, David. 4th down. Of course, they didn't pick up much. Only picked up about 5 yards from the 1st and 20.
Might be a fake right here.
So Manning in to punt. They may be just going to try to pin them deep. So Manning's kick is high, wobbly kick, and it's out of bounds. That's not going to probably net more than 3 or 4 yards. They're still walking up. And it's going to be at the 32-yard line, a 3-yard punt.
Well, to the young man's defense here, he was trying to kick it in the corner, and it just didn't work out. It happens in high school like it happens in college and in the pros sometimes.
Happens everywhere.
Happens
You're
everywhere.
exactly right. So it'll be a Hammers first down for the Bobcats, trailing by 7. And it's a Hammers first down.
Big sales this weekend.
Johnson this time keeps it. And it'll pick up maybe 2 yards. As McLean stays home for the Dragons. Gain of 2.
Along with D. Shannon on the tackle.
Tell you, D. Shannon's been in on a lot of plays both ways
He has been.
early in this ball game. 2nd down and 8 for the Bobcats. Joel Helton in his 26th year at the helm for the Bobcats. Had some pretty good players go through his program. Johnson back to throw across the middle. Man is there.
Oh.
And about a half a stride off as Gavin Adams was open, David, and just about a half a ball in front of him.
Got a finger on it, or a hand. Just couldn't get both.
3rd down, 8. Bobcats operating except for one series that they went into the I formation out of the shotgun. Johnson again back to throw, looking the other way for the screen.
Boom.
The screen is complete, but the play loses yardage because of Austin Powell.
And that's why you don't run that play right there.
Well, his blocker just watched him go by.
Okay. I knew you'd have something to come out. That's why I said it the way I said it.
4th down and 12.
Oh.
Plant in punt formation again. This time he'll get the kick off. It's a low line kick that'll bounce. And this time no one will be able to pick it up, and it'll be blown dead at the Dragon 38-yard line.
And, you know, Ron, not bad field position. They've got it. You know, it's pretty good field position. Didn't really flip the field on them.
So, again, it's a Hammers first down. We told you sales all day tomorrow, and sale 2 will be on Sunday. 1 to 5 on Sunday, 9 to 6 on Saturday.
I'm going to have to go up there tomorrow, I think.
Plus size fall theme tees, $5.88. Hammers. Willard's pass. Out to Shannon, and Shannon will get it out to about the 42-yard line. Gain of about 3. Could have broke it,
yes.
But a nice play that time by Philip Say.
Needed one block, Ron, and I think he gets some big yardage. Keeps getting cool like this. Me and Brad's going to have to go up there and get us coated hammers. We'll have to buy it ourselves.
Jeffrey Daniel in the ball game for the Dragons.
Maybe I could con a fan into buying me once, and now I'm retired now.
2nd down and 6. They give him 4 on the play. Willard back to throw. This time he gives it out to Jeffrey Daniel, and Daniel is going to be about 2 yards short of a first down. Gets it out to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, D. Shannon was trying to make the block out there for him, Ronnie. He just couldn't get it made in time, and he just got stuck right there behind him. But still a pretty good pickup on second down there. A manageable third down situation.
Well, their own schedule. You know, when you're on schedule with down and distance, that's really all you really can look for, so that you don't get in those big third and.
Plenty of time left for half, 2 minutes and something. 2:47, I believe.
Willard changing the play. Hands off this time to Daniel, and Daniel.
Oh, man, he picked up some big yardage.
All the way down to the Bobcat 40-yard line. Nice run. And it'll be another Hammers first down.
Sneaky fast through her run, just twisting and turning and darting and diving, and picked up, about 15 yards there. Big play.
Picked his hole nicely.
Yeah, he did. Got behind one of those big boys on the offensive line and just scooting right along.
Need to get out early to Hammers tomorrow as the big sale starts its second day. They have plenty of values for you. Daniel again, and another flag being thrown by the umpire, so guess what?
Oh, Lord.
Probably another hold. Holding against the Dragons.
Man, oh man, that's about 5.
And you know, when you got something going
Hold
like this.
by the offense. 10 yards. Down remains first.
You know, they just, and all that, it just negates everything you just previously done. I mean, it just puts you back, and, you know, I'm sure at halftime Coach Shattuck's going to be I'd like to be in there at halftime.
Maybe first and 20. Can we send a camera in there?
Yeah, maybe we need to send a camera in and get him talking to the offensive line, because I'm sure that's going to be directed at them.
Willard this time again to Daniel. Ooh, Daniel is hit hard that time.
Big number
again by Say.
Yeah, big number 32 laid a lick on there. And, you know, unlike college and the pros, Ron, we don't know who it is. It'd be nice to know if it was the same young man that's done it all 5 times, or if it's just spread across the offensive line.
You know, and even if it were in college, I doubt the official would credit the same guy 5 times.
He might not. You're probably right. I'd feel sorry for him, even if it was poor old
That's
Tennessee.
right. Here we go. Willard rolling to the right, looking a man downfield, wide open, and there he is. He's caught him.
Touchdown.
And D. Shannon, and a nice job that time by Alex Willard, and a great job that time by the offensive line to give Willard time. He was rolling out to the right. You see here, and he's got plenty of time, makes a nice throw. There's a nice catch, and then he just takes it on in. So D. Shannon takes it the last couple of yards. But a nice job that time by the offensive line. Nice job.
Big catch.
By Willard.
Pitch and catch. Big pitch and catch right there. And Ron at 9:20 in the second. Oak Ridge 10, Anderson County 7. And the Mavs are in a dogfight.
So the point after. Kick is up and good. 6 plays, 62 yards, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Manning's kick is good out of the hole.
We're sorry this happened to you, and hopefully this check will make things a lot easier. It'll cover your medical bills, auto repair, and we've even given you an allowance to help cover your expenses while your car's getting worked on. All you need to do is sign right here, and we'll take care of everything else.
Thank you so much.
A smiling cheater is still a cheater. If you want all your money, better call OEB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-thru for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Tennessee Eye Care kickoff will be taken and be at about the 18-yard line.
Uh-oh.
And he's loose. Boy, I tell you, if he'd have kept coming outside, could have been trouble.
Comes this way a little bit more, comes on this way, he's gone.
Could have been trouble. There's a flag down, but it looked like he had a lot of running room here to the left.
I believe the officials know we're on TV tonight, and they want some TV time.
C.J. Holloway on the return that time. And it looks like the Dragons know it's against them.
Golly.
Face mask?
Personal foul, 15-yard face mask on the kicking team. First down.
So, man, that really puts you in good field position. You're down to the Dragon 39-yard line.
The only good thing about this for Clinton, there's only 1:07 left on the clock. Maybe they can have a stand right here and go in at halftime 14-0.
And Central quick on the line of scrimmage. They're going to run it. And out to the right side is Poplar.
I don't believe he got out of bounds, did he?
He did not.
No, he
Clock's
did not.
Still running.
That's a mistake right there. Need to get out of bounds, young man.
They're going to have to hurry.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's on Clinton's side right now. It runs the clock here to go into halftime 14-0. Central doesn't seem to be in no hurry. Now they pick it up a little bit.
Johnson now under center. They're going to run it, so they're just content, I guess, to go in because.
Oh, he's gone. There
he goes down the sideline. They were content to run it.
They were content to run it.
Clinton opens the door. No flags. No flags down.
No flags.
Touchdown, Cats.
Wow.
Wow,
just
right.
like that. I mean, you sit here and you think they were just content to go in and try to get things turned around, and boy, just like that, the Clinton defense just relaxes and the Bobcats take advantage of it. So coming in for the point after.
Oh, he missed. I guess he got it. Barely.
It's good. And Harris makes the point after. 14-7, 27 ticks left.
At OEB, we're committed to keeping you and your family safe. With the outbreak of the coronavirus, we understand you might be afraid to leave your house to get legal help. Now you don't have to. We can handle almost every aspect of your case electronically. Call 546-1111.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. You've heard this. I wish there was a morning radio show playing country songs that we could really love. Well, now there is. Wilhite Wall in the morning with your forgotten favorites and only the new country you love. On 96.7 Merle.
Ain't different yet.
2 plays, 39 yards, 47 seconds. Boy, if you're Coach Shattuck, you'll talk about that one at halftime because that one's one that you let them have too easily with 27 ticks left on the clock and what looked like they were content to just run the clock. But they got it in, and now we have a Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. For all your eye care needs, go by and see the folks at Tennessee Eye Care, 882-7470. It's a short kick that Washington will take at about the 32-yard line, and Washington will be hit at about the 43-yard line.
And another score of interest, Ron Wartburg's tied it up with Cofield 6-6. And I believe you said halftime? No, he didn't. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Still before half.
So 21 ticks left here in the first half.
Is Clinton content to go into halftime up 14-7, or they try one home run?
Well, you might try one, and then Clinton gets the ball back to start the second half as well. So you might just be content to get on in there and talk about how that last score was so easy and come back out and regroup. And Patrick's going to take it, and off the right side, Patrick will get out to about the 48-yard line. And somebody's calling timeout. And it has to be Clinton. Clinton taking the timeout. So the Dragons, with 14 seconds left here now, have called timeout. So they may be going to try to, well, they're taking Willard out to the left as a wide receiver. So they're going to put Patrick as the lone running back. So again, they might be going to just let Patrick try to make something happen, or they're going to throw the ball.
Yeah, look for a throw
down
here,
the field.
Ron.
Washington spread out here to the bottom of your screen.
They say he can sling it, so we'll see if that's what happens.
Powell is in motion. Patrick coming off to the right. Patrick going to throw, and he's going to be in trouble. The ball's on the ground.
They fumbled it again.
Fumbled it again. The ball's still on the ground, and Central has it. And Central has it with 2.2 seconds left.
Patrick fumbled on the play.
That's the other side of going to the locker room and regrouping.
That's exactly right. You better off maybe take a knee, but he's going to sling it, though. I wanted to see him throw it. They say he can really sling it.
Bobcats that time had good pressure coming from the right side of the defensive line there, and when Patrick started to make his way back to the backside, good pressure.
And I wonder, did Clinton take time out or did Central take?
Central.
Central did? Well, I'll tell you, it didn't take them no time to score the last time, so 2.2 seconds is enough.
Well, David, with about 47 seconds left, Clinton had a 14-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's gone down to 7 now, so let's see what happens.
So Johnson now for Central will look to throw. He's being pressured, and he throws it incomplete as time has expired. So that will be the last play of the first half.
And Clinton's lucky, Ron.
So that will give Clinton the 14-7 halftime lead. Stay tuned. We'll have the marching bands for your halftime pleasure.
It's time for your natural gas scoreboard snack attack, brought to you by Oak Ridge Utility District.
Hi, I'm Nikki Bradley.
I'm Nikki Bradley.
Okay, you're Nikki Bradley. I'm Leslie England.
And we are here today with your scoreboard snack attack. We're going to be making, this is called Tennessee Sin, and it is a dip of sorts, I guess. What we're starting with here is some cream cheese. And then we're going to mix in, how much was it?
8 ounces, a full pack of cream cheese, and then 8 ounces.
8 ounces of sour cream. Just mix it all together. And then 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. And I'm making a mess. Yeah. Mix it up a little.
And then you add, I'm going to help you with this. Okay?
Sure.
You can add, and this does make a mess. We probably could have used a bigger bowl, but we're going to bake in this actual bowl. This bowl is microwave safe and oven safe. And when you do this stuff, you need to make sure your dishes are safe. So we just add a little bit in. A little bit of ham. Thank you, cameraman. We appreciate that. And then a little bit of chives, about 1/3 of a cup, and then 1/3 of a cup of green peppers. And you mix that in, and you can also do it to your flavoring if you want to add something else to it. And then the last thing you add is just a dash of Worcestershire sauce.
First, we're going to put this in the oven at 350. And we'll leave it in there to bake
for 30 minutes. Now, we did some earlier. We love natural gas appliances. How come?
Well, because it's even cooking. The temperature is right where you need it as soon as you turn it on.
They make your house worth more.
Yeah, very energy efficient.
And they're affordable. And everything I cook on them tastes great.
Yeah.
So we're going to try some of this. Like you said, it does look like a souffle. It's actually a dip.
Tennessee Sin.
It's called Tennessee Sin. You can get this recipe and others like it for your scoreboard snack attack at www.oeb.org. Man, we're good. We're good.
It's very good.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
I'm a great cook.
You can't stir, but you are a good cook.
At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers, and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. Listeners are always wanting more music. So guess who it is that's giving it to you? We now have hour-long commercial-free playlists all day long. Over an hour of back-to-back songs and 0 commercials on 96.7 Merle.
The coronavirus is changing the way we live our lives, but seriously injured people still need our help. At OEB, we're committed to helping you no matter what. So, we've introduced a system where we can take care of your case almost completely electronically. You don't have to leave your home for us to start helping you. All you have to do is call. The future may feel uncertain, but we can get through it together. If you're injured, you still deserve justice. Call 546-1111. Call right now.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-thru for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
Welcome back at halftime here at Clinton High School, where the Dragons hold a 14-7 lead. And our stats for the first half, David, neither team really explosive, but, you know, again, 6 penalties for 55 yards and some key drives. Probably one of the biggest stats there is Clinton has 185 total yards and Central has 114.
Yeah, those penalties, I'm sure Coach Shattuck was not a happy camper at halftime on those penalties.
So our halftime stats, Scott Alperson. We appreciate Scott being here to get our stats for us. And Clinton will get the football first here as Corey Washington goes out and says we want the ball for the Dragons to start second half action here. So the officials taking their places. The bands have performed. We've had all kinds of festivities here tonight, David.
Homecoming.
As, Tricia Antonelli was the homecoming queen. And so we've had a little bit. We've had 3 names added to the Wall of Fame here at Clinton High School. So there's nothing left to do but to play the second half. And going deep for Clinton will be Jeffrey Daniel. And I'm sure they're trying to keep Cammy and Patrick from probably getting injured on the kickoff returns, wouldn't you think?
I would think so.
Big games around the area. Anderson County has regained the lead against Oak Ridge, David?
Yeah, 14-10 at half.
Okay. So Central's kickoff is going to be taken probably at about the 12-yard line by D. Shannon, and Shannon's still on his feet, and he'll cross the 20 and get it out to about the 22, somewhere in that vicinity. And that's where we'll start play here to begin the second half with a Hammers first down. And folks, we've been telling you about the big sales. There's a big sale today, tomorrow. Then there's another big sale Sunday. So you can go by Hammer stores, take advantage of the sales. All kinds of items on sale.
Yeah, I had a little malfunction clock there. It lost about 30.
So the Dragons will take over, and on the first play, they'll pick up a couple as Powell comes over the left side, and he'll pick up about 3 yards. Well, now they mark it back. Now he's going to say no gain. So Patrick now goes into the football game for the Dragons. Alex Willard at quarterback for the Dragons. And Central's fought their way right back in this football game with about 22 seconds left in the first half on a nice run. Patrick follows Austin Powell around the right side. He'll cross the 25 out to about the 27-yard line. Would bring up a third down play for the Dragons. And that time they had Willard split out as the receiver. So this time Willard will be back with Powell behind him. Patrick split down to the bottom of your screen. Willard looking around now is going to run. And he's right at the first down mark. Where did they mark it? First down, Alex Willard. He knew exactly where to go to get the first down, and he did exactly that. Right in front of the stake. David, it was almost like he was running for the stake.
Yeah, and he got there just barely, about the nose of the football.
Well, actually, it was about half of a football with my Roan Tennessee Eye Care vision.
How about the nose? That's about half.
So the Dragons, again, on a Hammers first down. continue to move. And this time, Jeffrey Daniel again.
And I tell you, Ron, you give some applause to Central's defensive front line. They're blowing the Dragons back off the ball, and there's nothing to run. I mean, there's just nothing there.
Well, we mentioned earlier, it's a pretty physical front. The Bobcats really doing a nice job up front, and this time Willard comes again split out to the bottom of your screen. Patrick is the running back along with Jeffrey Daniel. And this time they'll give it to Daniel. Daniel
Look
in
here.
the secondary.
Here we go.
Daniel's gone. Daniel will take it to the house from 32 yards, 68 yards, touchdown.
And you just read that little dive play, Ron, and when it opens up, it opens up like a floodgate. Here's the replay.
Here we go. Daniel's gone.
You know, I thought the Central player give up right here. He just give up. He might have had a chance for him. He just give up on it.
Well, 68 yards on the touchdown for Jeffrey Daniel. I'll tell you what, this young man's played on both sides. Now a little trickery play here. And look here,
he was
batted
wide
down.
open.
As what they were trying to do that time was they always line up, and Kidwell was going to try to pass.
Snap infraction on the offense. 5 yards, repeat the try.
So snap infraction, so I guess it's a dead ball foul.
Must be. I've never seen so many flags in that in my life.
I don't know what.
I'm telling you, if he gets this over this defender's hands, it's wide open. Number 7 is wide open.
Well, the official he's talking now to Antonelli there about what the infraction was. So now they're going to go ahead and kick it. And Manning will try to kick it out of Kidwell's hole. Good snap. It's good. Now it's down, and the kick is good.
Good.
So Manning adds the 21st point for the Dragons.
Patterson's Appliances.
Whirlpool and KitchenAid, two of the best and biggest names in appliances. Combine that with a family-owned business like Patterson's that has over 44 years serving the area people. Patterson's started with a store in Midtown, added one in Oak Ridge, then Knoxville, and now an outlet store in Rockwood, and you have the best products and service after the sale. KitchenAid and Whirlpool, along with Patterson's, has grown and earned the trust of area people for over 44 years. Yes, Patterson's has the answer, along with Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Genair. That's Patterson's Home Appliance Center.
Well, 68 yards on the TD run, and we would invite you again to stay tuned at the conclusion of the game. We'll have a Viles Automotive Player of the Game selection here tonight. And, David, any number of folks right now that we could put that honor on?
Well, we might have to have 3. Can't never tell. Jeffrey Daniels really been good. And Deshaun, Washington, the quarterback. I don't know if you can stand us having 4 down there.
Wow.
Yeah, wow's right.
Manning's kick, high kick. That'll be taken at the 24-yard line.
Uh-oh.
And he'll cross the 30 and have it out to about the 31-yard line, 32-yard line, where the Bobcats will take over on a Hammers first down. The kickoff was a Tennessee Eye Care kickoff, and you would invite you to go by and see the fine medical staff at the Tennessee Eye Care. Thomas Browning, Paul Wickey, John Hunt, Silva Menda, and Alicia Fleming, all waiting to take care of your eye care needs. The Dragons go 5 plays, 68 yards, 220. The Bobcats now come back to work. Johnson this time gives to Blank, and Blank gets it out, and he crosses the 45. And if he keeps his feet, he might go. And there's going to be a flag back here, and it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. The quarterback was
Foul on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
I don't agree with that call.
Come back to well, Johnson. You can see right here, he hit him,
Yeah, but Ron, you got to look. You got a handoff. You got a handoff, and you're tackling. You don't know what. If you don't tackle it, that's why I don't agree with that.
And that's
call.
why you coach.
Hey, he let go of that ball. I'd got to run 5 yards.
Well, and there's your explanation.
Well, I don't care if you'd run 5 yards or not. I don't think you'd run 5 yards. You still got to tackle him.
1st and 10 on the Hammers' first down. And Blank on the run there. Nice job of darting and avoiding tacklers. And a good job there as he gets it down to the 35-yard line. So that'll bring up 2nd down for the Bobcats. 2nd and about 5. Tell you, this Block kid is a nice runner.
He is.
A big kid and has good versatility. Bobcats have 2 out to the bottom of your screen. Johnson this time will give to Poplar, and Poplar will have the first down as he'll cross the 30 down to about the 27-yard line. So the Bobcats on another nice move here and another nice drive. They're moving the chains, picking up good yardage on first down.
And you know, Ron, just when you think Clinton's going to put them away, they answer back, and they just keep driving. Let me say on the referee, that's a judgment call, and in his judgment, it's a personal foul. In my judgment, it wasn't.
Well, I think what he's looking at is where the play was going and those kinds of things. Poplar again coming out to the right side. Poplar's got
there's
room,
a hold,
and there's another hold that time. This time will be against the Bobcats. The play is dead at the 15-yard line, but a flag at about the 21-yard line. So bring that one back to the 31.
Yeah, that one's coming back.
And that was a fairly easy call to make out here on the.
Yeah, here's the replay. Yeah, we didn't have it.
Holding by the offense. 10 yards, spot of the foul. Down remains first.
So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Bobcats. Johnson running the ball for the Bobcats.
Uh-oh.
Blank again. He's in the secondary, and he'll score.
Touchdown.
Wow.
And he could scoot, Ron.
From the 32-yard line. And made it look easy.
He had about 2.1 seconds there. He flew. That's just, Ron, this is a really simple dive to play, and just to be honest, about 5 missed tackles and just reaching and just poor tackling on the Dragons' part there. That might sound harsh, but there's no other way to put it. Just poor tackling.
Well, it'll be the point after. And the kick is up. The kick is good. So just like that, as you mentioned, David, the Bobcats right back in this football game, 21-14.
And we got a ball game.
Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
Well, the Bobcats go 5 plays, 68 yards in a minute 29. So that's how fast. And, David, I don't think there was a pass in that. That was all runs.
Yes, I believe you're right.
So, again, it's the Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. And, again, for all the fine folks at Tennessee Eye Care, give them a call. They'll take care of all of your eye care needs, so give them a call, 882-7470. Tennessee Eye Care. They take care of my eyes, they'll take care of yours. On the kick. It's going into the end zone, so it'll be 1st and 10 on a Hammers first down.
Hello? And there's another rule I don't like. But it's in. I guess it's a safety thing. And with 7:38, Clinton's up 21-14, and they've let Halls creep back in this game here, Ron, and they need to have Clinton needs to have a good drive right here, and they need to answer right back here real. I ain't gonna say quick, like they need to answer back.
They do, and they need to, and they need to eat some clock up here and just have a good sustained drive. Because I'm sure right now the Bobcats are fired up defensively, and rolling out to the right is Willard, and he makes the completion.
Did he rule it incomplete?
I think they're giving it to him. Gain of about.
No, they're bringing it back.
Are they?
Yeah, they're bringing it back.
Okay.
They brought it back.
Okay.
Looked like he gave it to him, but he didn't.
And you can tell just from the way the enthusiasm of the Bobcats right now, David. They're fired up right now. Clinton's going to have to make something happen here, because I would guess this front four for Central is going to be coming hard.
Yeah, I'd say you're right.
Here they come. And there they are.
And just once again, Clinton offensive line is just getting beat. They're just getting beat on the offense. They're getting beat right off the ball. Period.
Well, the Central fans, the cheerleaders, the players, the band, exactly what happens when you score like that, David, and you're right back in this ball game. They've won one ball game this year. This is a football team that can. This is one of those deals. You leave them hang around. You let them hang around.
You don't let a 1-5 team hang around. You go ahead and put them away. But Central defensive front right now, they're just bull rushing Clinton, and they're just getting by them real quick like.
3rd and 13 for the Dragons. And
that's a left defensive end, I believe, and the right defensive end made that tackle across the field.
Well, you can see them jumping up and down right now, and they're going to get pretty good field position.
Yeah, and look at the offensive line for Clinton. They walk halfway off the field, and they're a little flat.
David, if you go back and think again in the early part of the ball game when Central was moving, and they let Clinton off on about a 3rd and 25 and get a first down. This time they get the kick away.
Oh, a good bounce for Clinton.
And it's going to be.
Oh, he almost got in there to get that.
He did. That was nervous I'm sure, for the Central coaches.
And Ron, I just don't like Clinton's body language right now. They're just not giving off good vibes right now.
Well, the Bobcats are going to take over again on a Hammers first down, and the ball is going to be at their own 41-yard line.
And the Central player on the replay, he just comes running in there. I mean,
he came close.
That's dangerous right there.
When the ball's bouncing like that, you don't ever know.
Yeah, you want to. Let's just see what Central comes out and does here. Let's see if they come out and just continue on.
Well, why would you change anything?
Well, you never know. Some coaches do that. They might want a screen play or something.
Don't need to right now. They just need to keep going, and there's about 5 yards on that play. And there's another flag. And that may be against Central, as Central had a player another 5 yards down the field. And that's where the activity was. That's where the flag is, and that may be against Central. And if it is, Coach Helton's going to be upset.
I think
because that was nothing.
Clinton.
That was nothing to do with the play.
It's against Clinton. I believe it's against the Dragons.
Personal foul.
Another 15-yarder.
Well, that's a killer, too, there, because you're moving the ball all the way down to the Dragon 35-yard line.
And I think that's the Clinton players being a little frustrated right now and having a little extra talking going on, and they need to just play football and let the pads do the talking.
Tell you, Block has really done a nice job running the ball for Central tonight. Here goes Poplar, and Poplar's around the left side. And again, David, they're picking up 5 yards on first down.
Well, it's a little step to the right, back to the left, and just getting 5-6 yards. Now, that young man's done a good job, too, tonight, Ron. You've called his name a bunch tonight, too. I mean, you take 5, 6, 7, 6 yards every time.
Well, especially on first down. That just means you can do so many things.
Well, you got a free down coming up right here. I mean, he gives you a free down somewhere here. It's second down or third down. You got a free down. More on second down than anything. You can do a lot of things here now. Opens the playbook up. I don't know that I'd open it up very much, but
here goes Poplar again around the right side. And Poplar gets into the secondary, and he'll have it down to about the 15-yard line. It'll be another Hammers first down and another flag back in the backfield, so that one's probably coming back. Holding against the Bobcats. Boy, a big play there. So that one will come back. That'll move it out to about the 38-yard line.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards, spot of the foul, still second down.
So I guess that's why he got around the end so easy.
I guess it is. We just didn't see it up here, but guess it is.
So second down and about 14.
Yeah,
and there's the three. They held number 3 for the Dragons.
You see the big lineman there for Central.
D. Shannon.
He gets held. And Clinton needs to stop right here bad.
They give it to the big man block again and block around the left end this time. And he'll cross the 35 down to about the 34. He'll pick up about 4.
Hey, he picked up a little bit more than that, didn't
So it'll be third down probably in about 6.
Yeah, he
for
picked
7.
Up, he got some of the penalty back and some, Ron.
So third and about 7.
Third down, Bobcats.
And the whistle, and the Bobcats won't time out.
This is a big play right here.
Bobcats, their first.
Live and Let Live Drugstore in downtown Rockwood is your gift destination. Shop the new plush selection for that special someone. We have Bath & Body Works popular fragrances and custom gift baskets too. Live and Let Live has a wide selection of gift and home decor for any occasion, from yard flags to selected jewelry plus much more. We have Big Orange giftware always available year-round. And don't forget to enjoy a soda fountain treat while you shop. Live and Let Live Drugstore, Gift Shop, and Soda Fountain in downtown Rockwood.
Third down and 8 here for the Cats. Man open down the field, off his fingertips, out of bounds, and fly. David, I thought he was out of bounds.
Well, Ron, he might have been, but I thought there was pass interference. And I hope we got it on replay.
I mean, and the official threw it from the middle of the field.
Yeah,
third down
I think it's his
and
call, though. Let's see. See, I think he's got it. When you hold your hands up like that, that's instant guilt, bud.
well, it is, but I thought the ball was out of bounds. Of course, there's not a non-catchable thing in high school.
In high school, there's not. You're
but
right.
I thought he was out of bounds.
Pass interference on the defense. 15 yards from the previous spot, automatic first down.
So big play.
And they're just letting Central hang around.
Going against the Dragons that time. So it's going to be first down. As the 15-yard penalty will be marked off. So it's going to be first down and 10. It's a Hammers first down. The ball will be at about the 19-yard line. Bobcats continue to threaten. This time Poplar gets it straight up the middle, and Poplar is in the end zone. Straight up the middle, and again, the Central Bobcats have come to life. Lots of emotion being displayed by the Central Bobcats.
I think the Dragons are just in shock right now. Another little light counter play, Ron. Dive play up the middle and touchdown.
So the Bobcats try to tie the score. The kick is up, and the kick is no good.
Oh, that's going to be big. And now how big is the extra point that Clinton got to retry? As Coach Tapp says, when you start chasing points, you're behind. And I refer to him to that comment all the time.
Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
Well, we had 4 plays, 59 yards, a minute and 50 seconds. Had 2 penalties of 30 yards against Clinton on that drive. So the Dragons now have let the momentum shift to Central, and the Dragons this time bring Patrick in deep for the kickoff. And I'm sure right now, boy, they'd love to see a big kickoff return on the Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. Give them a call, 882-7470. And the kick is going to be a squibbler that's touched, and it's a live ball. He's got to bring it out.
There's a little wall. Let's see what happens here. What are we doing now?
Well, now they're blowing it dead.
Golly.
I knew it was a dead ball, but he didn't blow a whistle.
Well, there's about, 4:21 on the clock? Huh? 4:15 on the clock. 4:15 on the clock. But they won't put any more time back on the clock, I don't think, in high school.
Well, that call's been explained to us a couple times by the official.
Well, maybe he thought because it was touched.
But you got to have control of it if you and man, Fulton's Land, they don't give 34-21.
So the Dragons offensively on the first play will pick a couple up, about 3.
The only way, Ron, you can bring it out of the end zone is if you're on this side of it and it carries you back. You have full control of it. You can bring it out if it puts you back in there. And the head man explained that to me about 3 weeks ago because I questioned a call somewhere where we were at on the Friday night game, if you remember.
2nd down and 7 for the Dragons. Daniel this time with running room. Daniel gets across the 30 out to about the 32-yard line. It'll be a Hammers first down, and Daniel that time running really hard. Jeffrey Daniel.
Needed a couple blocks or maybe one more block. He had some big yardage.
Hardy has a 68-yard TD run tonight and running hard there. So it'll be another Hammers first down for the Dragons. Get out and attend the big sales going on tomorrow and Sunday at Hammers. Daniel again, this time looking and breaks through.
Man,
Boy, and I tell you what, Daniel's escaped through the tiniest of holes that time.
Ron, I think he just sort of got a little smaller, shrinked his size there and went through it and then popped back up again.
Didn't appear to be anything there, and all Daniels does is pick up 9 yards.
Be interested to see how many yards rushing he's got at the end of the night. He's going to have a bunch. He's probably in the leader in the clubhouse right now on our Ray Biles Automotive Player of the Game.
Official timeout. And
got an injury.
Got an injury?
Yeah. The way the guy's coming off, that might be – it just looks like the concussion part.
I was just thinking, David, that's
what he's doing.
The official could tell over here right now that that's a big blow because that's part of that big defensive front up for the Bobcats.
I think the referee went over and I think that's a comment he made at the sideline. It looks that way.
This time Patrick, a flag flies.
Flag. It's coming
and
back.
Patrick is picked up and tossed to the ground.
Clinton picks the first down up. Now we're going to come back with the holding penalty, it looks like.
And that's at the 42-yard line, so that'll take it back to the 32-yard line. That flag came flying quickly.
The play, holding on the offense, 10 yards, spot of the foul, still 2nd down.
This is like a bad dream.
So another holding penalty, and it will be now.
And I tell you what, I think he got him as the Central player was going towards the ball. The Clinton player just grabbed that, and Brady grabbed his jersey, and they called it.
2nd down and 11. Willard rolling out to the right, got some running room now, cut back if he can get by this guy. And he goes down at about the 39-yard line. Nice run that time by Alex Willard.
That was smart to get down because he knew he was fixing to get a lick on him.
So to bring up third down and about 4.
Now, you know, Ron, I know I mentioned it earlier. He has really improved from when we were here, 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago or something. He's improved over that time frame.
He really has. He's spread out here wide to the left. Patrick will take the snap. Patrick will go around the right side on the keeper.
Need a block.
And Patrick on his feet all the way down to about the 47-yard line of the Bobcats. Daniel that time leading the way for Patrick. Picked up a big block.
And the central player just reaches out, it looks like, and just gets him on the run. Just going down and reaches out and tackles him.
Powell comes in for Daniel. David, the youngster from Central, has not re-entered the game, so you may very well be right.
And Ron, it's what it looked like he was talking to him over there about. So it'd be interesting to know if it is. It'll be the first time this year we've seen that call that we know of anyway.
DeShannon that time off to the right side for the Dragons. He'll pick up about 3. So 2nd and 7. Willard continues to take the snap from the shotgun. Powell takes the ball and goes up the middle. Powell with running room, and Powell will take it all the way down to the Bobcat 31-yard line. Big run that time by Austin Powell.
Just like Clinton, when Clinton's line blocks, Ron, Clinton runs the ball really well. When they don't block, it is horrible.
So it'll be another Hammers first down as we close in on the end of play here in the third quarter. Again, Willard comes wide to the left. Patrick will take the snap. DeShannon up front. Again, Powell up the middle, and Powell will cross the 30 down to about the 27-yard line. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter.
Quick update on the score. AC 14, Oak Ridge 16, 2:33 in the third quarter.
Greg joined the military to serve his country and fight for freedom. He was a dedicated soldier, and during his days off, Greg enjoyed riding his motorcycle. But none of that mattered to the speeding driver who was texting and slammed into him. Greg had medical bills the insurance company refused to pay until Greg called OEB Law. When you get injured, don't expect the insurance company to put your needs first. Call OEB Law 546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
Getting ready for the start of fourth quarter play here as the Dragons have it. They rush for 133 yards in the third quarter. The Bobcats rush for 90, so a lot of offensive explosiveness here in the third quarter of play. Again, we'd invite you to stay tuned following this game for the Friday night scoreboard show. Powell again dragged down from the rear, but Powell is going to be close to the first down marker. Be just about a yard, half a yard shy. As Willard Powell continues to take, this time he's going under center. Clinton lines up this time in the I formation. Patrick split wide to the left. Give it to the front man. And DeShannon will have the first down. So Clinton just lines up power football and gets the first down. So it'll be another Hammers first down. And the sales are galore at Hammers. Clinton, Sevierville, and Halls. Ladies' famous label hoodie style robes, $19.95, only at Hammers. Girls' famous label tees, $5.88, only at Hammers. 1st and 10. Willard rolling out to the left, looking. Now we'll take it and just continue to keep it, and then Willard will be close to the first down marker. He'll be about a half a yard short, as again he just lunges for the first down marker, and Willard is slow to get up. Willard is still down, so the Clinton training staff will come over and check out Alex Willard. Rolling out to his left that time, the Bobcats did a nice job of pass defense, so Willard just pulled it down and took off to the stakes. So the officials looking at Alex Willard. With a delay in action, we'll just take a break and come right back.
Alex Willard checking up on the play.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. Listeners are always wanting more music. So guess who it is that's giving it to you? We now have hour-long commercial-free playlists all day long. Over an hour of back-to-back songs and 0 commercials on 96.7 Merle.
Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace your current vehicle, we're ready to help. Our building is sanitized to keep our customers as safe as possible. Plus, we're offering pickup and delivery service during the crisis. Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman, Tennessee's only 9-time winner of the Love Promise Award for customer satisfaction. This month, all Outback, Forester, Ascent, Legacy, and Impreza models have available 0% financing with no payments for 90 days.
So Alex Willard getting attention from the training staff. Certainly hope that he's able to continue here. So he is trotting off under his own power, so that's a good sign. As they measure, and it's going to bring up second and just less than a football length. So Willard will come out for a play so they don't have to call a timeout. And I'm sure that Damian Patrick will line up and take the snap, as he's done so many times here tonight, and that's what he'll do. On second and less than the yard. And the officials now want timeout. And Central has called a timeout. Central didn't like what they saw, so they took a timeout.
Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barns & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barns & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barns & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
Willard continues on the sideline as Damian Patrick continues to take the snap from center. Austin Powell is beside him, and this time he will follow Powell into the end zone. Touchdown, Damian Patrick. And that time the Dragons did exactly what we suggested they do. They had a lot of time off the clock, over 5 minutes off the clock, and a big point after now.
to attempt, right schedule to the hole.
12 plays, 80 yards, 5 minutes, 44 seconds on the drive. Kick is up. The kick is good. So Manning's kick gives the Dragons the 8-point lead.
At OEB, we're committed to keeping you and your family safe. With the outbreak of the coronavirus, we understand you might be afraid to leave your house to get legal help. Now you don't have to. We can handle almost every aspect of your case electronically. Call 546-1111.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. You've heard this. I wish there was a morning radio show playing country songs that we could really love. Well, now there is. Wilhite Wall in the morning with your forgotten favorites and only the new country you love. On 96.7 Merle.
It's the Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. Tennessee Eye Care can help patients 40 and older see well up close and far away. Multifocal contact lenses are available. These contact lenses are for people who wear bifocals and want to see well at a distance and near without their glasses. Tennessee Eye Care, 882-7470. They have a big optical shop as well, so give them a call. This kick is going to go out of bounds. Heads up play that time by Holloway for the Bobcats, and the Bobcats will take over on the Hammers' first down at their own 35-yard line.
During the play, free kick infraction out of bounds, 5-yard penalty and re-kick.
So they're going to have them re-kick. Don't see that often. I just as soon take it on the 35 and have pretty good field position. No penalties. And in this game, I like my chances at the 35. So the Dragons will kick from their own 35. And Manning will put it in play once again. Another Tennessee Eye Care kickoff. This one is booted and will be taken at the 15-yard line. And it'll be down at the 30-yard line. So Popular has it, brought down by Bollinger. And it'll be first down and 10 from the 30, so they would have done a better job of taking the penalty. So it's a Hammers first down. Bobcats at their 30. And they give it to Blanc, and Blanc around the left corner, and he'll be out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So Blank has just been a really hard runner for the Bobcats tonight. So that's going to bring second down and about 3 for the Bobcats. Xavier Johnson still in at quarterback. To give to Poplar this time. They have a little trouble in the backfield, but Poplar's still going to have the first down. Run into Blanc in the backfield, but he's still going to have a first down, so it's another Hammers first down. The ball will be at the 43-yard line. So the Bobcats on the prowl. We come below 10 minutes now left in this football game. Trailing by 8. Johnson throwing it out in the flat. Pass is complete and for no gain. Jeffrey Daniel on the play for the Dragons and makes a really nice open field tackle. So 2nd down and 9 for the Bobcats. Big series for both teams here in the 4th quarter. Johnson this time gives to the big running back. He's got running room. He's into the secondary. He's all the way down to the Dragon 37-yard line. Big run, big hole up front, and he just explodes through it. Hard running. And therefore, the Dragons, Wilcox to bring him down, but it's not until he gets it to the 37-yard line of the Dragons. Another Hammers 1st down. Again, same play, same results. He gets it down to the 27, so a gain of 10. They're going to say his knee hit after a gain of about 9. So 2nd down and 1. And Blank just continues to pound right up the middle. Washington there. So the Bobcats definitely on the move. Blank again, and this time he's going to be hit behind the line. And D. Shannon comes up to make a big stop that time for the Dragons. Big play, Dragons, big play, D. Shannon. But again, they're going to the big man, and Shannon breaks loose and brings him down. So 3rd down and about 5. So Shannon comes in from his defensive end position that time to make the big play. They go right back to the big man, though. And once again, Washington is there this time to make the stop. But that shows the confidence that the Central coaching staff has in the big man and in their offensive line. But that time, Washington and Wilcox at the bottom of the pack for the Dragons, and it's 4th down. This is a big, big play in this football game. The Dragon fans come alive. A big momentum swing right here in this football game. Alex Willard looks ready to come back in the ball game on offense for the Dragons. And this time they bounce it to the outside, and the big running back is going to have a 1st down. The hole was sealed up, but Blanc just bounces outside, picks up a huge 1st down. Right here, he cuts it back out. Now he's to the outside. Big 1st down for the Bobcats. It's a Hammers 1st down. Huge savings for Hammers customers. Big sale tomorrow and Sunday. Big play for the Bobcats. And now the Dragons need a big play. Poplar this time. Poplar's going to be hit for a loss. Boy, I tell you, that time the Bobcats didn't see out to the right. Johnson that time in the slot had a slot man, and the Dragon defender was about 15 yards deep. Second down and 11. Bobcats send a double wide receiver set to the left. Johnson now looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete. It was almost intercepted. It was almost caught, but it's incomplete. Johnson just laid it up, and you see 2 black jerseys over there Goad was over there for Clinton. And it's going to be 3rd down and 11. Bobcats just trying to go deep to see if Clinton, if they could catch Clinton asleep. Good job by Clinton. We've got the same set here now as the slot man is open over here, but here comes block the other way. A missed tackle, and block gets it inside the 10-yard line. So Blank gets one tackler to miss, and then he just gets running room. And boy, when he gets ahead of steam up, he's a hard runner to stop, and he's slow to get up. But I'm sure right now, you see right there's one missed tackle, and then he just picks up steam, cutting, running over, and through tacklers, and he gets it down to about the 7-yard line. Slow to get up, but he's certainly not coming out of the ball game at this point. 1st and goal from the 6. Poplar this time, and Poplar's going to be run down from behind. Washington is there. McLean is there, and that's going to be a loss all the way back to the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. And look for the big man block to take it this time. Johnson gives it to him. He tries to go to the outside, cuts it back, gets it to the 5-yard line. So he'll get it inside the 5. Third down and goal. Blanc's limping a little bit. And Central may want a timeout. They may want to give Blanc a little rest right here. They see him limping, his helmet's off. 3rd down and goal from just inside the 5-yard line for the Bobcats. Blanc is coming back into the game, limping off a little bit, so the Bobcats call timeout, and I'm sure to give this young man a break. He has really carried the mail for them tonight. And he is not at the running back position. Johnson now rolling out to the right, looking, throwing, man is open. Incomplete. So if he caught it, it was out of bounds. It's incomplete. He did not catch it. So Johnson had the play there that he wanted, just unable to come down with the ball. Rolling out. Had a chance, incomplete. See it bouncing out. So 4th down and 5, and Blanc is back into the ball game now. Huge play in this football game. Central's out of timeouts. So 4th and goal. So the Bobcats either are going to have the touchdown or Clinton will have the ball. And on the reverse, and it's not going to work. They're not going to get it. Clinton holds on the reverse. And Clinton stays home on the reverse and takes over. McLean with a huge play. So here you see coming back the other way. And there's number 6. Looks like Camion, Shannon, McLean, Adams, all kinds of people over there. So now the Dragons just need to get some clock moving. Central out of timeouts. D. Shannon on the carry, so Clinton just needs to take as much time as they can now. Ball came loose, it looked like. Willard back in at quarterback. Again, there you see the ball loose. The ball was loose. D. Shannon had the ball on the ground and recovered. So this time Powell, does he get back? Boy, they're just barely getting back. Central thought they had a safety, but they're going to give his forward motion. They're going to give his forward motion. To about the half-yard line.
Third down and 9 for the Dragons.
So he was across the goal line. It'll bring up third down and 11. Patrick is trying to get some running room. He'll cross the 5-yard line. So now the Dragons will call on Dustin Manning to kick the ball out. So he might run out of the end zone for a safety rather than trying to have it blocked. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to take as much time as they can first off. The back judge is counting. So now they're going to kick it away. And it's a wobbler. It's going to be taken at the 37-yard line. And Central is going to be down at the 45. Howard was trying to get to the corner, unable to do so. So you can see right here, he'll take it on the bounce. Starts up, then tries to get around the corner, but is unable to do so because Jeffrey Daniel is there. 1st and 10 on the Hammers, first down. Central now not only has to make sure they get a first down, or they have to get out of bounds, no timeouts. So a lot of pressure, a lot of things they have to do. Across the middle, it's open down to the 27-yard line. That'll be a first down, and they'll stop the clock. 59 seconds left. Now Central has to get to the line of scrimmage. The official now blowing the play in motion, and Johnson again back to throw. Being pressured, gets away, now dumps it over, and it's incomplete and intercepted. Damian Patrick on the tip pass. Comes up big for the Dragons. I believe D. Shannon tips it. Patrick Damian intercepts it. Johnson there gets away, floats it up. No, the Central guy tips it, and Damian pulls it in. So the Bobcats tip it, Patrick intercepts it, and the Dragons now can take a knee. So the Dragons now would go to 4-3 on the season as they get in their victory formation. Outstanding football game here tonight. Big play defensively for the Dragons. Willard will take the snap. Clock is running. They'll have to do it one more time. Remind you to stay tuned for the Friday night scoreboard show. And stay tuned for our Viles Automotive player or players of the game. The last snap, Willard takes it, takes a knee, and the Clinton Dragons defeat the Central Bobcats here tonight, 28-20. We'll be right back.
At OEB, we know lives have changed. Parents have become teachers, and our homes are now our offices. The roads may seem empty, but people are still driving and still working. And when they get injured because someone else was careless, they know they can still depend on us. We are OEB Law, and the one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to helping people right here at home. We're just a phone call away. 865-546-1111. OEB Law.
Muncie Pharmacy is your locally owned hometown pharmacy. They accept most insurances, so why go to the large chain pharmacies when you get better customer service at Muncie Pharmacy? Have a special prescription that needs compounding? Muncie Pharmacy can handle those needs as well. Muncie Pharmacy has a drive-through for your convenience and offers free delivery in the Oak Ridge area. And don't forget the gifts that we have available for all occasions.
Here at Muncie Pharmacy, we take the time to know you and treat you like family.
Welcome back to the Game of the Week here on BBB Channel 12. Some stats of the ball game tonight. Clinton had 10 first downs and Central had 12. Rushing, Clinton rushed 35 times for 246 yards. Central 39 for 252 yards. Passing, Clinton was 6 of 10 for 104 yards. Central 5 of 11 for 41 yards. And Clinton had 350 yards total offense, Central 293. Penalties, Clinton had 7 for 65 yards, Central 3 for 35 yards, but Central comes up a little short here tonight as the Clinton Dragons get a big victory here tonight in the district and will now continue on their march to a district championship. Our Viles Automotive players of the game, guys, we had a couple because we had two guys that I thought made a difference in this game tonight. For Clinton Dragons, number 4, Jeffrey Daniel, and number 6, Camian Patrick. Both of these kids had good stats, both offensively and defensively as well. So those are the Viles Automotive players of the game. Jeffrey Daniel, Camian Patrick. I want to thank JR and Scott, the cameras, Brad Jones, as always, for pushing the buttons to get us on, for pushing the buttons to get us the replays. And I want to thank Scott Alberson for the stats. And I want to thank our sponsors, guys, for being with us here this year and allowing us to bring you live high school football each and every Friday night. David is standing by. Marty is probably still on his way back from the big Cofield win at Wartburg tonight, and what a win it would be for Cofield, as big rivalry anyway, and Wartburg undefeated, and some would say Cofield football is back. We'll be back next Friday night, as next week we will travel to Oliver Springs for a big district game. Oliver Springs and Oneida. Oneida with a big win tonight over Oakdale, so we look forward to having another big district game next week, Oliver Springs. Invite you to be with us next week.
At OEB, we're committed to keeping you and your family safe. With the outbreak of the coronavirus, we understand you might be afraid to leave your house to get legal help. Now you don't have to. We can handle almost every aspect of your case electronically. Call 546-1111.
Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro has all your storage building needs. At Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, you can pick out your building, then custom design it how you want it, and then have it delivered. Our friendly staff will help you with all your design needs. Are you worried about financing? Well, at Tennessee Barnes & Buildings, there's no credit check, so no one is turned down. Plus, you can rent to own your own building. Tennessee Barnes & Buildings in Jacksboro says come on down for your next building. Or call 423-449-8139.
Hey, it's Jack Ryan. Listeners are always wanting more music. So guess who it is that's giving it to you? We now have hour-long commercial-free playlists all day long. Over an hour of back-to-back songs and 0 commercials on 96.7 Merle.
Live and Let Live Drugstore in downtown Rockwood is the premier pharmacy service location. Let our professional staff help with all your pharmacy needs, answer your questions, or help with your medication management with our Medicine on Time packaging system. We also offer medication therapy management to ensure you're receiving maximum benefits from your medication. Diabetes care is available with one-on-one consultations, or you can attend one of our monthly diabetes information classes. Live and Let Live Drugstore in downtown Rockwood.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We'll buy it on the spot and we'll pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. We treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Harriman and Rockwood.
Earl Duff Subaru in Harriman knows safe and reliable transportation is essential right now. Whether you need service or to replace